You thought I'd left the building, didn't you? How are we all doing? A racket, isn't it? That's so loud, that one. There's no volume on the tree. There's no volume on the tree. I know that strikes a nerve with Simon. He's got fond memories of the tree. How are we all doing anyway? All done your Christmas shopping now? I think Harvey, Mr. Video Monkey, was in first today. I think I've lost a couple off the top, actually. It seems to do that. So we've got Harvey, Video Monkey, and I. How are you, Harvey? We've got winner. Turkey dinner now. That's from the 2018 wardrobe. Hi, Colin, Michael Hyde, Video Monkey, Rob Titheridge, Rob Hall, afternoon. Nick Petronics, a nice little radio. If this one ain't, but I think it generally is a nice radio. Theo's on form. Evening, Theo. Man Cave, evening, Sean. How you doing? Feel the power. Evening, Phil. Rob Hall. I did say hello to Rob Hall already. Simon, are we on Devon time? What was a couple minutes late, was I? It's laid back down here, mate. You know how it is. Evening, Michael. Michael Stevens. Bit Looney is the guy for Butterfats. I thought it was James Martin was the Butterman. Nigel Hill, how you doing, Nigel? Dave Rhodes, hi Dave. Rob Cross, you lagging? Evening, Doug. Doug McCartan, how are you? A lot of buffering. I don't know why. I think my connection's okay. Hi Linton, how are you? It's a bit glitchy, is it? I think YouTube have had some issues today, haven't they? Whether that's what's causing the issues, I don't know. But it's all a bit strange. Hello, Mark J. Buffering here a hell of a lot. Buffering here as well. Constant buffering. Let me have a quick look at the stream health then. Well, it's not too bad. Oh, it's not reading enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. Well, I could restart everything if it's getting too bad to watch. It could be our router again. Did have some problems with that the other day. Yeah. It's buffering here as well, watching myself back. Let's close down some of this stuff. I want to keep that open. I can close that. I don't think it's my computer. I think it's the internet, you know. The internet's not good. Who else we got in? We got Benji. Hi, Benji. Right. Let me get myself sorted. Am I back? Is he back? What's that? Just getting the chat back up, people. I've got my phone here, but I can see me. Ah, okay. It says on the phone that I'm back. That's connected by 4G, so okay. Just got to find my chat now. My chat's disappeared. So, you know. Ooh, the internet still ain't great, to be honest. Yeah, still a bit laggy. You know, I'm doing stuff and it's not happening. Okay, so I've rebooted the computer and I've restarted the router and turned off the power line adapter to downstairs. So Mrs. Cruncher's internet-less. Well, you can connect to the other router, but it's not very fast. You are moving slowly. That's normal. Yeah, I don't like to go too fast, you know? It's scary. If I start moving fast, we're in trouble. Right, I think we're back anyway. I think you should find that the resolutions come back up now. I've rebooted, Sean, so hopefully we're back in business. Well, pain in the ass, isn't it? So everything should be a bit faster now. So you should be able to go back to 1080p now. I'm doing 25 frames a second at 1080p according to this. And I'm using 60% of my processor power. So it should be good. We're back. Oh, at least we're going again. Evening Cody's, Paul. All you can see is Santa in his grotto. I've got my hat on. I don't know, my Santa hat's fallen down. I think Penguin's at it. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, I think it's just... I'm not 100% connected properly yet. It's still not showing... Yeah, it's not showing... It's saying I've got no internet access at the moment. But obviously I have. Because you're connected. Oh well. We just have to play it by ear. It might be that all the neighbours are on the same internet channel, so that could mess things up a little bit. Right, we've got a few more joiners. So evening to Paul, Mr. Cody's, Stephen Sharp has jumped in since I've been off. William Hampton, hi William, and George Hogman. I've said hello to Benji over 100 times now, have I? Hello, Benji. Are you in? It's Benji in. Linton. Is that because it was lagging? It's strange, isn't it? I've missed quite a few here by the looks of it. ZX, Harvey, I think I said hello to you. Mark J, I said hello to. Andy Beck, hi Andy. Stopped, gone. I'm still catching up with the chat. Reboot the internet, Michael. Yeah, done that. Hi Dennis, how are you? Just waiting for the part when he breaks out the beer. That's coming very soon, Dennis. After that hiccup. It's the trouble. You're always relying on the internet, aren't you? Unfortunately. Disrupted your work for an hour, Stephen. Yeah. It's not good, is it? Benji's on a permanent doom circle. Oh dear. And have I missed anybody? Apologies if I have. Johnny Comic, hi Johnny, how are you? Is Benji selling anything? No doubt Benji has got stuff for sale. He's always got stuff for sale. I've never seen any of it though. So William and Georgie, I said hello to. I'm just trying to catch up with you. Dorf, hi Dorf, how are you? Michael Hyde, hi Michael. I think we're all back now, aren't we? Nigel Hill, I think I said hello to you, Nigel, earlier, but I'll say hello again because all my chat's gone from previously. Did say hello to Gavin. Said hello to Dave Rhodes. No more stutter rap now. Right, I'm up with the chat. So I need a beer after that. So let's see if Penguin's got anything for me. Let's hope I don't knock the cable out of this one. See what Mr. Penguin's got today for me. Hopefully he's in shots. There he is. The guardian of the beer advent calendar. He won't let that out of his sight. No intruder's going to get past Penguin. Okay. What have we got then, Penguin? Number 14. It is 14, isn't it? Hey, we're way past the halfway mark now. Oh my god, what have we got here now? There's some bizarre stuff in this advent calendar. You see that? Milkshake IPA. Oh my God, is this going to be another Tamar mud incident? What do you think, Penguin? He likes that. Do you like that? Marish, do you want some? Oh, yes, please. I'm going slightly mad, I think, but you know. We've done 14 days of live streams so far on the trot. I mean, I've got to be going slightly mad. I've got to be slightly mad to do it in the first place, really. Right. So, Milkshake IPA. What on earth are they going to think of next? Don't tell me it actually tastes of milkshake. Because I don't know that I can mix milkshake and beer. I can't get my head around that. Let me just sort my camera out. Milkshake and beer. It's not a good mix, is it? Sounds kind of bad. It looks kind of bad. It's hazy as well. It's very hazy. Oh no! Another one. See if I can get the light behind it. Can you sort of see the... It won't focus on it. I'm trying to get the light behind it, but yeah, it's very, very hazy. Oh dear. This could be nasty. We ought to have a clear glass to pour it in, really, didn't we? I've got the tankard, but it's only a small bottle. Let me go and get a glass, because I'm going to need to pour this into a glass, I think, because this don't look too special. It could be some, what does Simon call it? Bumwee or something? Bumwee mix. We've got a milkshake beer, Car. Milkshake beer. Mrs. Cruncher's making vomiting faces. Right. Let's put it in the glass from Fat Tony. The Fat Tony glass. Have a look at the colour of this thing. It might even be pink inside the bottle. You never know, do you? Oh dear. Drink it through a straw. Humphrey. Straight from the St Austell cow's udder. It's not looking good, is it? I had a disaster in a bottle. Let's get the full pouring effect for you then. Move that forward a bit. Let's have a look what this beauty pours out like. That's got all these fly. I wonder if it's those things that were on Lawrence's radio parcel that have hatched out. Can you remember that? There's all sorts of stuff running out of it, wasn't it? Okay. Ooh, I'm not sure. It's got a bit of fizz to it again, which is like that last one had some fizz, didn't it? That river water. Oh my God. What do you think? What does it say? It says it's completely unfiltered. You're telling me? It's like a bad urine sample, isn't it? Oh my God. It's cloudy, it's off. It's sewer water. I think we're gonna have what we're gonna have, Simon. Is it bumwee? Bum gravy. Bum gravy. I don't think it'd be bum gravy. You runaway wham whams. So it says it's unfiltered. It will pour burnt golden in colour, hazy but glowing in the glass, with a soft white head. Can you see the lovely soft white head on that? Please store cold, drink fresh and enjoy unfiltered, unpasteurized beer at its finest. Oh my God. So why is it milkshake IPA? They've combined high proportions of wheat, torrefied wheat, flaked oats, and most importantly, lactose, which is unfermented milk sugar. Dry hop additions, no filtration, high levels of fruit aromas and flavors. Oh my God. Shall I drink that? Dare I drink that? I'm gonna have to, aren't I? It's the law. You who haveth the Advent calendar beer have to drinketh the contents. Cheers, everybody. Cool. This smells like an IPA, to be fair. That's debatable. Down the hatch in one. Yeah, I would be in the doctors if it started looking like that. Mind you, tomorrow, you never know. To be fair, that actually doesn't taste too bad. You know, I don't mind a cloudy beer if it's bottle fermented and unfiltered. It's going to be sort of cloudy. There's not a lot of fizz to that at all, though. Not like that river water stuff. That was foul. I have poured this carefully to leave a lot of the sediment in the bottom, so it's a little tiny dribble left in there. It's 5.8, so it's quite strong. It actually don't taste too bad, people. It's not actually too bad. It tastes a lot better than it looks, anyway. It's got to taste better than that, hasn't it? Bold slops. Yeah, cheers, Harvey. Graham will be on the toilet all day. No, it could be a live stream from the toilet, Colin. Just a headshot, but with me sat on the pan. I think that would be really interesting, wouldn't it? Oh dear. Get the asteroids in the glass. I think we need to get the toilet roll in the fridge, Sean, actually. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas to you. Okay, well, today's subject is here in front of me. And we've got Mr. Spires to not blame, but to thank for this. Simon spotted this on a popular auction channel and popped it up in the messenger group. I've been sort of looking for one of these, and I can't remember, was it about 25 quid, Simon? I can't remember now. This is the one that you popped in the messenger chat that I picked up, Simon. I think it was 25 quid. What I didn't realise, and I didn't see at the time, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a couple things. Firstly, on the screen, just there, we've got a bit of bleed through from the LED. So LED is starting to go, which is a real shame because I've had a look for an LED for this and I can't buy one. It's not an LCD, sorry about that. The LCD's cracked, Stephen. Hi Amina, how are you anyway? We have in India, they're not like the too hot sun. Yeah. This might be what's happened to this one. I mean, it's bled, but yeah, unfortunately I cannot find that. So I've got the part number, I've googled the part number, nothing's coming up for it. I think I paid something like 25 quid for it, but the other thing that I didn't realise is the aerial snapped off as well. So not only have I got a bleeding LCD. I've also got a snapped off aerial, which again is not available anywhere. I've searched for that. So it's not looking too good. So there is some batteries in it. Nice Wilco branded AA's. I don't even think they're alkaline. No, they're not even alkaline, those. They're zinc chloride. No expense spared on this one. These came with it. And as you can see, we have got the display working. I took the batteries out just now and put them back in again. But it's not even turning on, which is a bad sign. A diddy little stick. A diddy little sick. It needs an LCD, Aston, and an aerial. So if any of your contacts have got any of that, then let me know. So there we are. And talking of Mr. Aston, I blame Aston for this as well, to be fair, because it was his video that not only inspired me to get one, but actually has got a step-by-step guide to fixing one of these. So if we go to my screen, this is Aston's video. We'll just, I don't know if it'll let me play it as well. So this is Aston's video on repairing it. So you need to go to Aston's channel, which is Aston's Vintage Technology Workshop. He's only got 56 subscribers, which I find crazy, especially being that this video's got 1,300 views on it. So, you know, people are taking advantage of Aston's content, but not subscribing for some reason. So you need to hit the subscribed, and you need to hit the bell as well, and make sure you hit it for all. And I'm sure Aston will be doing some videos soon, but this is a step-by-step guide to actually repairing these. And I mean, Aston goes right the way through, taking it all apart. Sort of a rough guide of taking the capacitors out. So a lot of information there, and I've made some notes from this video actually for today, so just to save myself a bit of time. I have got this service manual, which is, it's a baby. I've got a revised copy of the service manual, which is pretty good, to be fair. Sony do great service manuals, but because it doesn't come on, there's a high possibility that this thing here might be gone. The main processor, or the main CPU. Anyway, enough of that. But yeah, if you're not subscribed to Aston, then I suggest you do. No worries, mate. Oh, the battery's flat. I've taken them out, Simon, and tested them, and they're fine. 1.5 volts in each of them. Now I've got it on to the on position. The light's not working. The power button's not working either. Absolutely dead. So we've got a knackered display, we've got a broken aerial, and it doesn't work. And I think I paid 25 quid for it. Tony, how you doing? It's not purity. It is not, Tony. It's just the glass. Just the glass, mate. Do you want a sip? Anybody want a sip of Yeah, not good. How you doing, Tony, anyway? Oh, very good, George. You're on form today. George is on form. Look out. Well, there's nothing really for it but to pull it apart, really. I mean, it's not working, and I'm not convinced it will work, but we'll see, because normally it's just capacitors in these. So I'm going to pull it apart. I'm just taking the little knob off. It's been apart before, and someone's taken it apart very badly as well, which again is a bit of a shame. Let's just go to the overhead camera. So I'm sure you can see there that someone's got a nice screwdriver or something in there and chewed the case up rather nicely. Tidy bit of workmanship, that. And they've chewed it up here as well. A little bit of chewing up on the bottom, but not too bad. So yeah, they've chewed the case up as well, which ain't great. Let's just zoom back out. I can use this camera then. So I've taken that knob there off. Am I parallel? Yeah, I think so. Alright, evening Derek, how are you? Looks like a sample. Is it? If you've got a sample like that, well, the caps could be this problem as well. Somebody's been in it. That's the problem. Evening Andy Tobin. Not seen such a creature before. It's a nice little radio. I mean, it's not got SSB on it, which is a little bit of a disappointment. I'm still not parallel. It's not got SSB on it, which is a slight disappointment, but one day I'll get round to building Manuel's BFO. I must do it. I've got an order to put in for Farnell, so I'll get the remaining parts that I need for Manuel's BFO. 1987 to 1993. Yeah, we're good, Derek, thanks. You've been looking on Amazon in the hopes of finding Sean's infamous mallet for your radio room. He might loan it to you. Yeah, it's grubby as hell, Simon. Simon's obviously spotted that there's some... we won't repeat what Simon's definition was, really, but yeah, can you see all the verdigris and grime, and there's yuck and down the bottom it's filthy as well. But you know, this is the sort of thing Simon recommends for you to buy. Only kidding, Simon. I really didn't look too closely at the advert, to be honest, so I don't know what the seller was advertising. I mean, it is filthy, isn't it? I'm going to have to do a hand sanitizer job after this one. Anyway, let's get back out, because we need to get the thing apart, don't we? So we've got this plastic sticker that's fallen apart. I've got this blue mat because it's going to be easier for me to store all the little screws in the right order. So that's been off a few times. Let's pop the batteries out. I keep catching my fingers on that area as well. That's really sharp on the end. Where am I? Yeah, that's really like razor sharp. Glad to get that thing out of there. Not that the radio is going to be much cop without an aerial, but you never know. One might show up somewhere. Go out a little bit further or not? No, this is further far out, so I can go. I'll have to do it that way round. A bucket of foam cleanser, job's a good one. I've gone and bought one of those Aldi, no, not Aldi, Lidl special knob washer today. Ultrasonic cleaner. I sent Mrs. Cruncher, had to go with Docs today to have her flu jab, and I asked her to pop in Lidl's and see if they had any, and they got loads in there. 20 quid for an ultrasonic cleaner, so well worth picking up, I think. Okay, so we've got a longer screw there. Let's put those in that little compartment because they're the back ones. I'm sort of right on top of the camera. You should just probably move that camera up a fraction so as I'm out of the way a bit. There we go. It gives you a bit more clearance to get my hands in here. And yeah, we've got one in the battery compartment as well. So I've taken out 3 so far. Little one in the battery compartment. I mean, this is a size 0 Phillips, I think, which seems to fit them. So then we get a massive, great screwdriver, jam in the top and try and get it open. No, we've got to try and get it apart. And being it's been apart before, I don't think that's going to be that difficult. Okay, that's a bit tight there. Oh, I've just clipped it back in again now. Yeah, that's a bit fragile, that bit. Very fragile. So there's a clip there. So there's one just there. There's one on the side. The one on the side ain't coming though. Ah, got it. There we are. Ooh, ugh. Right, this ain't looking so special. Got a bit of glare because of the aluminium parts on it. Let's see if we can get rid of that glare. Okay. Let's go a fraction darker. Right, we've got corrosion in here. Big styly. So there's a big patch of corrosion here. Signs of corrosion all here. That's corroded. So I don't know whether this is battery leakage or whether this is those capacitors. But yeah, all the solder's gone dull everywhere. We've got some wires that have had something through them as well. Oh dear. Oh no. But yeah, this is the aerial we need. So if anyone's got an aerial or scrap one of these and it's got a decent LCD display, then I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't mind parting with it. Obviously I'll pay you for it. Use my spudges. Nice bit of corrosion in the headphone socket. Yeah, there's corrosion in the headphone socket. It's pretty green in there. Okay, right. We need to take some more screws out, I believe. Right, there's another screw down here. So we're now in the second compartment. So that's that. I think that releases it. Okay. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of corrosion in here. Oh, Merry Christmas. Let's turn the soldering iron on. And I've taken that broken piece out, by the way. I've glued the end back on my soldering cartridge. That's the what do you call that? High density, or no, I can't remember what you call it now. It's gone out of my head. High thermal mass tip. But yeah, the little plastic bit broke off the end. It's my fault because it's but it's not 100% my fault because it's a rubbish stand that they give you for it. And I snapped one off anyway. Right. Let's take the speaker out of the way. If we can get the solder to run because it's so corroded. Oh my god. Let's just put a bit of flux on that because that ain't going anywhere. Let's tin the iron. I noticed on your video, Aston, did you use unleaded solder on yours when you did that one? Certainly on a green reel. There we go. That's a speaker, and I think we've got to remove these. Oh, I know. We've got to move these leads here as well. These grey ones. That's going to need some fluxes because that's dull as hell. Right, we can shift that out of the way for a minute. So there's our bleeding LED. LED, why do I keep calling it LED? LCD. I mean, it's not overpowering. I don't suppose there's anything you can do to clear that. Has anybody ever tried clearing that? It's polarizing film is lifting as well. Yeah, the little polarizing film is lifting as well. You can see the edge of the polarizing film there, can't you? Looks like that's lifting as well, that. So maybe somebody's pulled the polarizing film off of it. It's just coming unstuck. It could be the corrosion has unstuck that, I suppose. That's not even clipped in, that board. Should be clipped in there, in the corner there. Where am I? Yeah, that should be clipped in. That's not even clipped in, so this has been off before. Right, let's zoom back out. Mr. E, how you doing? You never use unleaded for repairs. Just the good old leaded stuff you used, Aston, did you? Just, it was on a green reel. I noticed the green reel, and all my green reels are unleaded. And my my black and red ones are all leaded. Although no, I have got a red. No, yeah, all my green ones are unleaded. Right, we got a couple screws here. Well, that's obviously already been unclipped. It's corroded screws at that. Carbon traces from the buttons all oxidized and not making contact. Yeah, it might even be they're worn out. I mean, it's had a bit of use, this one. It's had a bit of abuse, more like. Pardon me. Missed one screw there, look. I thought there was something holding it. I haven't looked at my Aston guide, that's why. So one of these grey wires holding that, so that's that bit. Get off. Looks a bit red down there for some reason. What's all that about then? Still attached though, which is good news. There's a lot of corrosion on this board. Look at the corrosion on this board here, look. Can you see that? That's pretty bad. It's only a ground plane, but that's got a fair bit of corrosion on that. Anyway, let's continue. Let's get into another layer of it. Ooh, this doesn't look too healthy here. This flat flex cable, that looks barely attached. Yeah, that doesn't look attached, that cable. Let's go in a bit closer, see if I can show you. So I'm just looking at this through my magnifiers, and yeah, it's barely attached, I think. Looks like the corrosion's got in underneath there as well. So we've got some corrosion around the LED here as well. Up here. There's a little transistor there, or diode package, probably transistor I expect. Leg of that is really badly damaged. That's a dial lamp there. Whether that's a driver for the lamp, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so. Okay. Yeah, if that's gone, that's going to be really, really difficult to sort, if not impossible. Chuck it in the Gunga Din. Evening, Spanky, are you? What happened to this poor little guy? We'll find out in a minute. It's either battery damage, dwarf, or more likely it's these horrible SMD caps. So I think where are we now with screws? We've got a little clip there, a couple of screws here that go through the ribbon cable. Why would you put them through the flex cable? Come on, Sony. There's one. Another one. Then I think this whole lot will go that away. Yeah, I think this corrosion got into the flex cable because if you look at the ends of the flat flex cable, look, oh, that ain't good, is it? I suppose I could somehow get magnet wire there and try and prise it. So let's try and rewire it. I don't know. It's not looking good. Come on, these ain't even gonna come up now. Try and get these up. Don't want to break these off. These are hellish fragile, these blimmin' clips. should. It's probably melted in there, I expect. Okay, that's the flex cable thingies out the way anyway. So we're in now. You can have a look at these capacitors. Which don't look mentally bad. Evening, Darren, how are you? Put the radio in someone's advent calendar next year. Evening, Daniel. I Wenlock. So this is a giveaway prize. This could be the giveaway, couldn't it? So let me have a look in here a minute. Let me get you off of that and stick you back on the main cam. So I'm just going to have a quick look in here. This is not looking good. See, there should even be a sticker over this piece. That's gone. Someone's had that away. So we can replace it with some Captain tape, but yeah, there should be a protective sticker over that area as well. So we've definitely got leaking caps, but I've got a feeling this is battery damage rather than the caps. Let's get rid of me a minute. Let me just adjust the camera so I can get in a bit closer. Watch your eyes. So yeah, you can see that the traces are really dull there. Look. You can see all the green corrosion. I don't even know where I am. Am I over here? Over here I am. Right, okay. That's not too bad. When we get to this area, it starts getting a bit worse. So that's our super cap, which looks okay. It's doable, but a lifetime achievement award if I get it working. And look at all these little trimmers are all corroded as well. Okay, these are little capacitor trimmers and they're all corroded. Yes. Lovely. A bargain. Not a bargain. I mean, if it had a decent aerial or any bits we could salvage, you could sell it on for spares. But I mean, look at the state of that crystal. Can you see the bottom of that crystal? God. So I'll be amazed if that's any good. It's really crusty. Me thinks that's a throw in the bin job. need a beer. I need a drink of my sample. Whew. Yeah, so that's not looking good, is it? Yeah. The Sony logo still has chrome on it. Not really, Sean. Yeah. So keyboard membrane might be okay. The speaker might be okay. We've got the all-important battery door. I mean, for some reason, people seem to lose battery doors off of everything. So you get 20 quid for the battery door, look. Tenner for the keyboard membrane. 50 quid for the rest of the radio. I'll be quids in. Yeah, I think so. I'm just going to get the advert up a minute because I'd be interested to see what's said about this. Let's have a quick look. Is the bag it came in? You would be amazed at the bag this came in, Spanky. It actually came wrapped in some children's underwear. It came wrapped in this. Which, well, God knows. I don't know what the hell it is. I was trying to work out how it went together. It's almost like it's a nappy cover or something. It sort of goes to like that. I don't know, but I've touched it again. Why have I touched that again? It says 6 to 9 months on the label, George. So that's what it came wrapped in as well, which is rather disturbing. That's gone in the bin, but I've touched it again now. Let's get the hand cleaner out. Yes, it's pants. I know. I get some bizarre stuff in here, don't I? Dear, oh dear. It's just rubbing it in, yeah. Now we know what's in the speaker. Baby sick. He told me. I'm going to look at the advert a minute. I can't resist. I won't share it with you because that's not fair. But let me just have a look at the advert then. Let's have a look at the advert. Bookmarks. The popular auction site. My eBay. Purchase history. Here we go. Let's have a look and see what I actually paid for this thing. I paid £29.10 in total for that. Jesus, that ain't worth a fiver. Congratulations, he accepted my offer. Description. Very small portable radio, but unfortunately not working and therefore for spare parts or repair. Please see photos. So we'll have a look at the photos. So note that you can't see the aerial in those pictures, that you can't see the aerial, can you? You can't see the top of that aerial. Still can't see the top of the aerial. Still can't see the top of the aerial. Oh, you can there, I suppose. Just. You can see the LCD screen isn't great. I didn't look at these photos very well, did I? You can't really see that black though, can you? It's shade. Look at that. That's dodgy, isn't it? It's in the shade there. Dear, oh dear. I should have looked at these pictures a bit closer, really. You can't really see that black blob there, can you? But you can on that picture, and you can see that the aerial's snapped off. Yeah, if I'd spotted that, I wouldn't have bought that, to be fair. Oh well, not to worry. Live and learn, don't we? The volume knob's worth something, is it, Aston? Was it a drunken purchase? No, it was a recommendation from our eBay spotter, Mr. Spires. Spotted this and posted it on our messenger group. I saw it, I thought, yeah, I'd like one of those. You got one, Gavin, have you? The revenge of the broken Sony SW1 in 2021. Simon owes me 30 quid. Someone's got his mask on. You need it for this one, Simon. I don't think that's repairable, really. Like Aston said, if I was to totally disassemble it, pull it all apart, and spend days and days going through it all, checking the wires, checking the trimmers. I mean, those trimmers are so corroded that they would need replacing, I suspect. Yeah, those trimmers are so bad they would need replacing. You know, it's a capacitor, and you're never gonna get that. I wouldn't have thought. I don't know what the dielectric and that is between it, but it's definitely. You know, would you be able to get those? Yeah. Evening, Jess. How are you? Power it up. I tried powering it up, Simon, but it don't work. It don't even switch on. Simon don't owe me nothing. Simon's given me some good tips in the past. I bought the old wobulator on Simon's spot, so Simon does spot some good stuff on eBay. But this was a bargain. If it had been working and incomplete, then it didn't need to be working. I was quite prepared to be doing a recap and have a bit of corrosion on the board, but I didn't really say as the it needs 50 volts. Even Paul Drake, how are you? Yeah, it's you know, I could have done with a bit of board repair, a little bit, and you know, if it had a decent aerial and a decent LCD, it might be worth playing with, but I don't think it is. Let's see if we can get any ESR readings off of these caps, shall we? Let's get me tweezers in. Let's get the old ESR meter and the tweezers in. So I've got these SMD tweezers that you can get as an accessory for the peak meters. So if you can see that, but they've got a little couple little teeth on the bottom, so they're ideal for getting in and testing capacitors and that sort of stuff. They just clip on the end of the ESR meter or any of the other meters. Well, not the component tester, but the LCR. See if we can get in on any of these. So let's have a look what we've got. See if I can see what the value is on them. $220. It's that corroded. I don't even think I'm gonna have to scrape it with the. It's monitoring for a component, but it ain't gonna find one, I don't think. It's too corroded even to test it. Let's give it a little bit of a scrape, see if I can get any. That's supposed to be a 220, and it's measuring 33.8. That's a 220. Jesus. Can I get in on any other ones? It's a bit tough to get into that one. See if we can get in that way. That one's open circuit or low capacitance. And that's a 47. Okay. 33.36 over 40 ohms ESR. I think you know the pattern here, really. So we get into that one. No, too corroded, I think. No, too corroded. Won't measure that one. Look at that one. ESR over 40. Now that's a 100 microfarad. 33 microfarad. Will it measure that one? Over 40 ESR. And the last one, and this one is probably the one that's leaked the most actually. I can't get in there because they've wrapped a wire actually around the capacitor. Why on earth would they have done that? Oh, we've got a wire actually come off the board there that with corrosion. No, too corroded to read again, I think. Can I scrape that off? No. There you go. It's kaput. Tis kaput. That's a shame. I thought we could have got some. Oh, they're variable resistors. Oh, okay. I thought they were capacitors. Aston. The goats are here, Jess. They've been keeping an eye on it earlier. They were in full effect at the start today. But, hi Brett, how are you? Mega high ESR, win some, lose some. That's it, innit? I mean, you can't win them all, Spanky. I should have really looked at it. Evening, Andrew. How are you? Andrew Ausfa. Lobster and baked beans, Brett. Nice. Simon's done a video on this as well, recapping it. He put tantalums in his, which I think I was going to do with this. Spares for repairs. It's just going to go in the spares bin, isn't it, really? So all we can do really is just put the thing back together and stick it in my dead radios pile. I must pull that 7600 back out for another look as well, because that one's still not up and running. So we've got a wire pulled off there as well. It's corroded off the board. As I say, the flex cable has had it as well. This one. Well, I say it's had it. I mean, the problem is you can't really trace it out because this is bonded to the board. Some sort of thermal attachment, but there is corrosion in the actual cable itself. It's never going to work, is it? I mean, it is a write-off, this one, unfortunately. We haven't really got any parts that we can salvage. I mean, there's the FFC connector, I suppose, that might be useful. The ICs are all corroded as well. How about the processor IC? That's in underneath here. This has got loads of corrosion spilling out the back of it as well. So that's not good. Ferrite antenna, yeah, maybe. Where did you get to with the SW77? Which one, Stephen? So I've got one in for repair that I haven't done yet. I've got one in for repair that I haven't started yet. Shall I even put this back together? I suppose I ought to. Well, I was hoping for great things, but it wasn't to be. Even if it had a pretty bad LCD in a broken area, if the board had been okay, it would have been worth trying to get it working. Really, would have been a good little video for the stream, really. But it wasn't to be. Stopping that going back, that's this wire. We put the old thing back together. As I say, even the little screws might come in useful for something, you know. Get out of the way. Yeah, so like I say, someone's obviously had this apart before and thought, oh my god, let's get rid of it quick. Someone will buy it. Someone will buy it. Someone will wake up early in the morning and see it and think, yes. At least it gives me a bit of experience taking it apart, doesn't it? This weird little buzzer thing is a bit strange. Doesn't really want to stay on there. There we go. What's that? So there should be 3 screws. Where did the other screw go? Over there, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, even the membrane was popped off, so that should have been a sign, really, shouldn't it? A lot of these little radios are very, very similar in the way they're put together. Don't waste your time on the desk, get another drink. 50 quid untested on eBay. Ferrite rods break during shipping because of bad padding. Oh, the SW55, yeah, I've got to order some conformal coating in for that. That's why that's not been done yet. As I say, that's one of my orders for now. And I was hoping to get some tantalums as well at the same time, which is why I didn't place the order today. was thinking maybe the tantalums would have been a good fix for this one. Would have. Oh well, at least I've learnt something about taking them apart, haven't I? If nothing else. I've never had one of these in for repair before, and I've never took one apart, so it's all good experience. Well, not such a good experience, but you know what I mean. And just put that back up that way so that keyboard membrane doesn't fall off again. Come on, go on there, you little swine. Thank you. Screw that one in. We should have 3 grey wires, but there's only 2. There was 3 just now, so where's the other one disappeared to? I just poked the 3rd one through. Where's that gone now? Where are you? Let's find where that one's disappeared to. Has that one come off anyway there, I think? Yeah, that one's come off anyway. I say it's just so badly corroded in here. There's the other one down there. That's 1. 2. There's a 3rd one's down there for some reason. Oh, that's a light switch, isn't it? Of course it is. So the light switch decided it doesn't want to go back in now. Well, you can't say I haven't got any patience, can you? Said the doctor. Said Dr. Cruncher. Certainly got lots of patience in here. That keyboard membrane just don't want to sit down there at all. Right, so we've only got 2 wires because the 3rd one's fallen off of wherever it goes because of the corrosion. What's the most fiddly radio you've ever repaired? I think there's so many, Stephen. I did a Nord mend once that was the worst thing. It took me hours and hours and hours, literally, to get that thing going. Probably the most fiddly one I've actually repaired. I've done a couple Grundigs that have been a real pain. But most of the SMD stuff, I don't find too bad. Personally, I quite like it. Provided you got the kit to do it with, it's not too bad. Evening Dids, how are you? He would have gone for a fly by now if it was. I've learnt not to listen to you. No, Simon. You'll find me something good to make up for it. You'll find me something amazing, Simon. Could you put a CRT in it and pretend it's a spectrum analyzer? I could do. Yes, as I say, there's a plastic label missing from there. But I think we can safely put this one to bed now. It was worth a look, though, wasn't it? It was interesting while it lasted. The potential was there for something great. So you couldn't even sell the outer case because someone's screwdrivered it. The screwdriver expert's been in there. Oh, that might be the wrong screw. That's the one there. Yeah, but that's even cross-threaded. That's not even tightening up. Bad purchase, Graham. Never mind. Like I say, you can't win them all, can you? Can't win them all. I need to get me a size 0 Wera screwdriver. Squeak, 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 squeak. It's probably biting its way through a wire there as we speak. Stick that back on. Got our little knob back on. Why I even bothered lining that up, I don't know, but I did. There we go. There it is. It's got the little stand bit. That's quite nifty, actually, that. So it's got this little thing. You think, well, what the hell's that? Why have they given you a plectrum? You know, is it to strike the keypad with? But no, it's it goes in the back there, and that's your little stand for propping it up when you're looking at it. So there you are. Lovely little radio from Sony. Looking for a nice steeple tone. No. I won't be buying it, Simon. I'll be carefully studying the pictures. Oh dear. Next. Put some tinsel on it and hang it on the Christmas tree. It looks nice and in good nick. It looks proper, doesn't it? Yours hasn't got the stand, and no, you don't want it for 30 quid. I'll do you a deal, Simon. You can have it for 29.99. How about that? 29.99 for the stand. I might give you some discount. I might give you some discount on it. It's pretty horrible, isn't it? Basically, I got burnt on that one. And I wondered why he accepted my offer so quick. It was actually on there for 29.50, I think. And I stuck an offer in of 25 quid and amazingly got it. Oh well. Bargain. They supplied that so you could use it to scrape the corrosion off with it. We need a jackhammer for that. As Theo says, put some gunpowder in it and turn it into a firework. Hi, Mike Atlantis. Sorry, mate, didn't see you pop in. Norwegian Blue status. Yeah, it's shot. How much was wasted by it on eBay? 30 quid, Mike. 30 big pounds of my own pennies thrown away. That's a good 3 bottles of decent wine, that isn't it? Down the pan. Ah well. Looks nice. Yeah. I just couldn't. I could sell it on, I suppose, on eBay as spares, but I would have to say what's wrong with it. I couldn't bring myself to just list it for somebody to buy it like me, really, and expect to be able to fix it. 30, yeah. Not try cleaning inside it. No, it's too far gone, Rob. As I say, the corrosion has leached into the flat flex cable, which is irreplaceable, really. I could spend hours and hours and hours messing about with magnet wire, trying to connect all the contacts up, possibly, but you know. You bought a Dynatron Chelsea multiband for £5. Brand new in box, works a treat, but can't find any info on it. Never heard of a Chelsea. It's not one of them new plastic things, Mike, is it? One of them things that someone's bought the Dynatron badge and plastered it all over a load of junk. Rob, buy another bargain. Yeah, I think I'll buy myself a bottle of wine with that, I think, Rob, just to drown my sorrows. No. I mean, I buy a lot of stuff in for the channel, to be honest, so super chats and that come back into the channel because I buy bits and pieces that we can look at like this, you know. I mean, end of the day, I bought that in really so as we could pull it apart and have a look at it and try and fix it, you know. But like I say, you can't win them all. And that 7600 I've got up there, we need to pull that one back out again at some stage and have a look. Got to finish the SW55. Must get that done. Oh, Gary, how you doing? Yeah, they did the Mayfair, didn't they? Which was that white plastic thing, wasn't it, Andrew? So it sounds Mayfair, Chelsea. Sounds that sort of thing, doesn't it? Same year as the Mayfair. Beyond Redemption. Oh, Beyond Redemption, yeah. Do you know the process and tools required for programming IC chips at all? I'm sort of gearing up to do it, Dids. I don't know. I've never done chip programming before. I believe some of the guys in here have, though. I'm pretty sure Aston does. And Santa's in. Hey, Merry Christmas, Santa. Good of you to drop in and see us. I knew Santa would come in the end. I Cyberfly. Anyone heard of the Prince Sound R999 multiband radio? How is the 55? 55, I need to order some conformal coating for it, Georgie. But that one's got to get the caps done in it, the rest of the caps. But can you remember that I did all those vias the other last week? I went through it and did all the wires, didn't I? Soldered little bits of wire through them all. Yeah, programming chips. So I'm just reading the chat. So yeah, programming chips. I've bought some little tiny boards from PCBWay and some chips from China to program. I've got to get a programmer to do it yet, but there's no point me buying the programmer this side of Christmas because the bits ain't going to be here till February anyway from PCBWay. But I was going to make some PLA chips for the Commodore 64. Very common failure for those. I thought, well, I've got 4. I've got 5 actually, so the chances are I'm going to have one of them that's going to need a PLA. So there you go. Robert's on the nice list. I'm probably on the naughty list. Am I on the naughty list? Well done, though. I'm trying to think who's obviously a lot of the computer guys are into chip programming. I thought you had a chip programmer, Aston. I think Chris has got one as well. All the gear, no idea, but I don't think he's in here at the moment. So really, that's it as far as the radios are concerned today. It's 7:10, so I think we're going to crack on with the advent calendars. What have we got in here? Oh, that's Mrs. Cruncher's Christmas present. You can't see that. I thought I got something there to look at, but that's Mrs. Cruncher's Christmas present. I don't know what people's thoughts are on conformal coating. Anyone into it? How's Sean doing anyway? I haven't said hello to Sean for a little while actually. What's he up to? Is he here? He's here somewhere, isn't he? There he is. Does the handle go on last? Oh, the handle is on. The handle never come off of it, Sean. Sorry, mate. What would I like for Christmas? Oh, ho, ho, ho. There's endless things. There's endless things. How about a nice lattice tower out in the back garden with a, I don't know, a 4-5 element beam on top of it with a nice rotator? That would be nice. I was looking at a spectrum analyzer, but I'm going to shelve that for the time being because I've put that tiny essay to have a look at, and I haven't got round to setting it up yet. So, how's the tabletop Dynatron coming on? The case is done, Mike. The case is all done. My lad's finished the case for me, and I was going to go pick it up, but he had the rosewood sides from the RP722. The special edition Sovereign 3, and he hadn't done those yet, so I need him to do the side cheeks for that, and I'll pick it up all in one go when we do the Christmas run with the presents. The car boot handover. Stuck with a helicopter. Santa's saying you and the elves are going to get it ready and under the tree in 10 days. Excellent. Thank you, Santa. Lattice tower. Can you throw in an installation of it as well for me? Can you throw in an installation as well, Santa? We'll get George up with his shovel and his concrete. Hey, Paddy, how you doing? Watching from afar. Your radio's all packed up, Paddy, and it's being collected tomorrow morning by Royal Mail. So it'll be winging its way to you ASAP. It's all done, all paid for, and very much thanks to Dom. Has Dom been in? I don't think Dom's been in. I think Dom's at work. But Dom very kindly stumped up the whole postage cost on that. So big thanks go to Dom. He's got a funky channel, isn't he? Driver Films Shortwave. That's it. Driver Films Shortwave. Andrew's saying, could you have a nice big workshop, please? Yeah. Yeah, I'd love. I need an industrial unit, really. I need an industrial unit that I can go to each day as a job. I can go to my little industrial unit. I can get my day's work done. Take the dogs with me to keep me company. Then come home and have a room that I can actually do some radio in, perhaps, and a bit of computing. I could do with that. So I'll change my mind, Santa. I want a little tiny lock-up somewhere with a bit of power in it. I can make a nice little base out of. You did some basic chip programming at school. Back to unemployed now, as back in tier 3. Was only back for 2 weeks. Oh my God, Mike. That's a pain, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, thanks to Dom for doing the postage, yeah. Do your local councils give you grief about putting up towers? It's a big problem. Yeah, you've got to get planning for it, Doug. You've got to go through a whole load of rigmarole to get planning permission. I could probably get away with it if I put it in the field out the back. The problem is I only lease the field, I don't own it. So I'd be a bit worried that if the owner suddenly decided he didn't want to let it anymore, I'd be stuck with trying to take a tower out of the field. So there isn't really any room in here to do it. Yeah, what stuff you got, Mike? We'll help you out, mate. Right, let's get this thing out of my sight a minute. Let's put it up in the graveyard. Up with that Upatero 7000 that's still poorly, that needs bits that I just can't get from anywhere. With no data sheets, no parts available, no decent schematics available. Nightmare job. Right. Let's get some calendars going here. We've done all right for time, actually. We're about spot on for time, so. Graham moving with Callum. Yeah, I did donate to his cause as well, because I thought it was a worthwhile cause, and the whole rigmarole he had getting out. So I did chip in to help out for that. So he certainly managed to get his target, didn't he? Right, I wonder what bits are missing today or incorrect. Number 14. Let's get rid of me out of the way. Evening, Rich, how are you? Stephen's asking what conformal coating is. Yeah, it's the green. It's like soda mask, isn't it? Really. Soda mask is the correct. Well, not the correct word. Conformal coating is the correct word, really. 14 in the sky. Top, middle, and bottom. Top third left. Between 9 and 16. Beer. Yes. Yeah, I don't hold up much hopes for this. Being that we had totally the wrong part yesterday. I know, we got some more screws. We got some construction to do by the looks of it. And my scalpel's disappeared. I stuck myself in the finger with a scalpel this morning. I've actually gone out and bought another PCB for the Amiga. So that's going to be mega interesting when that comes. There's a guy that's actually reverse engineered an original Amiga PCB. And one of my PCBs is too far gone, so I'm going to be making a brand new Amiga at some stage. Right, well, we've got some rods, some little spacers and some screws, and I don't think these are going to be any good because we haven't got the bits from yesterday, and the bits from yesterday screw into this, so I think we're stuffed with this really. I think it's a bit of a letdown, the helicopter. The whole helicopter situation could be a bit of a letdown. Let's get the bits on. Yeah, so these are supposed to go into that little aileron that's fitted on the back that we haven't got, and these rods slot into it. Let's have a look. Spare parts. Yeah, we need some blimmin' spare parts, Mr. Revel. So I'm looking at this here. No, you can't see that. Okay. So here's the dilemma. Number 13 we haven't got. So number 13 is this aileron thing here with this plastic piece here. So we haven't got this. We had this other part that was nothing like it at all. We've got that, which is absolutely nothing like it. And today's part are these rods that fit in to this bit that we haven't got. So we're stuffed really. Unless this turns up later on somewhere in one of the other compartments. We're going to have to botch something in there to somehow, because I don't know whether this is like a wing, whether that aids stability or keeps it straight. I don't know. It's obviously a support to support the rear rotor, I think. So yeah, a bit of a disappointment that, but you know, end of the day, still fun building it, isn't it? I'll still try and fly it without it. We'll have to cable tie this lot up. Cable tie that, I think. But I mean, I could have a go at possibly 3D printing that, but again, my 3D printer's knackered at the moment. So yeah, we should have had this bit, but it's a no. Put it on the landing then. Oh dear, Mike. It's not sounding good, mate, is it? Sorry to hear that. Bit of a shocker. So we'll put those bits in with all the other bits that we've got spare. And phone up Revel and say, what the hell's going on? It's probably they've sold them off because there's bits missing out of them, I expect. Unfortunately, you do tend to find that at auctions. You get stuff that just ain't no good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we get that today with that radio as well. That's a popular auction site, isn't it? Pardon me. Well, that beer did turn out not too bad in the end. Anyway, we should be able to rely on Weira. And say I'll have to put a number 0 Phillips on my Christmas list for next year, probably now. For some reason, this. Oh, I tell you why. I pulled that out earlier looking for my spudger. I wonder why the amateur radio was coming into shot today. Right. Can we see number 14, anyone? Under Santa's bum. Put it on the landing. Under Santa's bum. Oh, you're right. Oh, it's a long one. It's a long one. Hello. That could be interesting. This could be my adapter that I was thinking I might need. Where are we? That's not an adapter, that's a ratchet. Hell. Look at that. That has got some weight to that. That's really well made. We've got a little forward and reverse lever on it. 1/4-inch drive. Tiny. That's nice. Where's my case? Let's go over here. That's a nice ratchet, isn't it? A bit dusty, look. Very nice ratchet. How does that go in there then? Unless it just sits in on the... So that's... I was wondering if there was an adapter for the screwdriver, but obviously not, because we've got this very nice ratchet now. So they've got a little bit of an angle on them as well, so you can angle them. It's quite good. I can't remember what they call that now. Bit of a wobble on. I wonder if it just goes in like that, does it, or like that? I don't know how that goes in. Oh, it's got a little thing to eject it as well. Look at that. It releases the ball. Very clever. I don't know how this goes in now. I think. See, that's a bit of a tight fit in there. It's not going to be just wobbling around in there, is it? They wouldn't be doing that. It's a bit long to go like that. I don't know how that fits in there. It's got to fit in here somehow. It's even got a bit of lithium grease on there. Not sure how that's supposed to fit in there. Oh well. It might become clearer later. So there we are. My present from Mrs. Cruncher for my birthday. Don't know if it says anything on the back. No, it doesn't tell you on the back. What's in it? It did say in the outer box that Maddie chewed up. It did say in that what was in it. Right, okay, well that's about it for today, people. That's about it for today. Oh, you got some extra subs? Ideal. Well worth it, Aston. Even if you've never got one of these radios, it's just good to watch Aston taking it apart. He is the voiceover man as well. He did do a voiceover for me, but I don't know where it went, Aston. He did do a voiceover for me, but I can't find it. You'll have to send it again, Aston. He did a voiceover for me, but I'll have to save it. I can play it back on here then. Put the bar on and put the ratchet through the loop and the rest of the bar on top of the handle. Put the bar on and put the ratchet through the loop. The loop is a bit tight for the ratchet, Doug. Yeah, the loop is a bit tight for the ratchet, mate. So anyway, people, I'll be on tomorrow. It's going to be a late one tomorrow. Well, I say late. It's going to be sort of 7:07. Mrs. Cruncher is working till 9 tomorrow, so probably do 7 till 9. I don't really want to be too late because I say I finished quite late the other night and I was pretty knackered, to be fair, when I came off the live stream. So I like to have a little bit of unwind time at the end, if you know what I mean. So catch you all tomorrow, somewhere around about 7:30. Not really sure. As I say, don't forget thumbs up if you've liked it. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And let me just have a quick look at the stats for today. We've got a frozen screen. We got a super chat in today from Rob Hall to buy myself another bargain. But it won't be another one of those unless it's another scrap one that's got all the bits to do that one, which is unlikely. But then Gavin's going to send me one to have a play with, look, by the sounds of it. I'm going to fix Gavin's for him. So there you are. Thanks, Rob Hall, very much for sending that through. Much appreciated. I wasn't even on screen there. Never mind. Cheers, Rob, anyway, and everyone else for coming in today. Hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll catch you tomorrow if I can sort myself out here. Right, cheers for now.